Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today. We're diving straight into the ultimate guide to upgrading your trading workflow. We're talking about making the leap from tedious manual stock picking to highly automated data-driven selection. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the markets, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can use tools like ChartInc, TradingView, and Screener.in to do all that heavy lifting for you. So let's just dive right in. It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? With thousands of stocks listed out there in the market, how on earth do you find the right one before the breakout actually happens? Just think about the sheer impossibility of manually scanning every single chart, every single day. I mean, unless you enjoy staring at screens until your eyes cross. By the time you finally find a great setup by clicking through endless watch lists, the move has often already happened. It's a massive headache for retail traders. But listen, it really doesn't have to be this way. Here's where it gets exciting. When you use a proper screener, you can take this massive, chaotic universe of over 2,000 stocks and in mere seconds, narrow it down to just 31 highly actionable setups. We are talking about completely filtering out all the noise and instantly pinpointing the exact market behavior you're looking for.
So here is our roadmap for this explainer. 1. The power of stock screeners. 2. Getting started with ChartInc. 3. AI and pattern recognition. 4. Backtesting and customizing data. And finally, 5. TradingView and Screener.in essentials. Let's get to it.
Section 1. The power of stock screeners.
A screener is essentially that crucial missing link between having a brilliant strategy in your head and actually executing it efficiently in the live market. Screeners automate the hunt. You get to stop searching and start analyzing. When you utilize a platform like ChartInc, you can just input your specific indicators or mathematical formulas, and the system instantly scans the entire market. It only presents you with stocks that meet your exact criteria. So, if you want a stock crossing its 20-day exponential moving average, you don't go hunting for it. The screener literally just delivers it to you on a silver platter.
Moving right along to Section 2, Getting Started with ChartInc.
If you aren't familiar, ChartInc is this highly innovative, constantly updating platform that is heavily favored by traders for in-depth technical analysis. It is an absolute powerhouse for technical screeners. And if you've never used it, don't sweat it. Initiating a brand new scan is incredibly simple. You just open your dashboard, click on Scans, and select Create Screener. And that's it. You're now sitting in the command center, ready to build a custom system that works for your specific trading style.
What's really wild here is the sheer flexibility you have at your fingertips. You can write basic formulas, like say searching for an RSI greater than 20 on a daily time frame. You can set up logical conditions, telling the screener a stock has to pass all 10 of your conditions, or maybe just any 5 of them. You can filter by market segments, so you're only looking at Nifty 50, F&O, or mid-cap stocks. And hey, if you don't want to build from scratch, you can always explore the top-loved community scans. These are heavily reviewed by thousands of users. A really great example is the NR7 scan, which looks for a narrow-range, 7-day consolidation right before a breakout.
All right, Section 3. AI and pattern recognition. Historically, if you wanted a complex screener, you kind of had to know how to write the code. But you have got to check out this AI natural language filtering. You can literally just type plain English right into the search bar. So if you type volume greater than 1 day ago, the AI filter auto-generates the correct backend code for you. It's that easy. And if you stumble on a pre-made scan and you don't understand the complex formulas behind it, there's actually an explain button. Click it, and the AI will clarify exactly what that condition means in plain English. It is a total game changer for accessibility.
But wait, it actually gets even better with these groundbreaking visual tools. You can now literally draw a custom pattern directly into the platform. Seriously, if you want a W shape or an inverted head and shoulders, you just sketch it out. Even if your drawing skills are terrible, the system gets it. You could also select from defaults like a double bottom or a cup and handle. And even wilder, if you have an image of a specific candlestick formation, like a morning star, you can upload that image, and ChartInc will scan the market for similar setups. In one real-world example, simply drawing a custom pattern instantly filtered a massive list of over 650 stocks down to just 31 precise matches. Incredible, right?
Now, let's pause for a second, because when you're building momentum scans, precision is everything. Remember how the database distinguishes these data points? A 52-week high is a rolling 252 trading days, meaning the old data drops off every single month. An all-time high, on the other hand, is the absolute peak in the stock's entire life cycle. It seems like a small distinction, but it makes a massive difference in your scan results. So when you're building your formulas, you absolutely must be precise about which one fits your specific strategy.
That brings us to Section 4, backtesting and customizing data.
Okay, so you've built this amazing screener, but how do you actually know if it works before you go risking your hard-earned capital? First things first, you need to validate your current data quickly. Charting lets you customize the columns on your dashboard so you aren't just stuck looking at default prices. You can add columns for that 52-week high we just talked about or the RSI. You can even apply color coding. For instance, if the RSI hits 71, you can set it to automatically highlight in red. That way you can instantly spot overbought conditions at a single glance.
Once you can see your data clearly, you've got to backtest. You have to prove your strategy with historical data. ChartInc actually allows you to see how a stock performed after it triggered your specific scan conditions in the past. On the free version, if you're looking at daily timeframes, you get up to 9 months of daily end-of-day data to test your strategy out. You just click on a historical date, open up the chart, and visually verify if your custom screener actually led to a profitable move.
And finally, Section 5, TradingView and Screener.in Essentials.
While ChartInc is amazing for technical screening, it's really vital to have alternative platforms to round out your toolkit. TradingView is a massive favorite out there. Its screener strengths are slightly different. It offers these technical ratings, which brilliantly aggregate multiple moving averages and oscillators, things like the MACD and RSI, to give you a super clear, single-glance buy, sell, or neutral bias. It also has this incredible seasonality data where you can track how a stock historically performs in a specific month, like July. Plus, it excels at live market data filtering. Just a quick heads up though, while its live filtering is top tier, it does lack the robust, dedicated historical screener backtesting that you get over in ChartInc.
And then, of course, we have Screener.in, the value picker's engine. If TradingView and ChartInc are your go-to tools for chart patterns, Screener.in is exactly where you go for deep fundamental analysis. It's wonderfully simple to use and relies on basic, school-level, and/or logic gates so you can easily filter for fundamental metrics, like finding companies where the industry PE ratio is less than 30 and the debt-to-equity is low.
To help you categorize your new toolkit, you're going to want to open Charting and TradingView when your daily goal is technical analysis, hunting for chart patterns, or trying to catch short-term momentum breakouts. But open up Screener.in when your goal is fundamental analysis, digging deep into financial ratios and picking out those long-term value investments. Wow, we have covered some incredible ground today. You now possess the knowledge and the tools to transition from exhausting, manual searching to highly automated, razor-sharp trading strategies. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. Which screener will you build first to beat the market? Don't wait around. Open up one of these platforms right now and start experimenting with your very own custom scans. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy screening!